Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Come on, baby, let me thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Roll all night long. Come on, baby, this is it. This is something that I just can't miss. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Roll all night long.
How's it going, everybody? It's Smoker over 13 and welcome back to a brand new NASCAR vlog. And guess where we're at? We're at the Petty Museum. Really excited that we're here because I always wanted to come here and hopefully we could finally meet Richard Petty. I always wanted to meet the guy himself, meet the king. This is going to be a really cool video. I always want to vlog this place. So let's go on in and check it out.
Come on, baby, rock me all night long. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Come on, baby, let me feel your soul. Come on, baby, let the good times roll. Roll all night long.
Check this out. Wow, this is the 1984 Richard Petty car, his 200th win. That is really nice. And also you got the helmet right here. Beautiful looking car. All these really cool trophies, awards he's gotten. This handwritten book belonged to Richard Petty. He taught himself how to write from this book. Really cool. A couple awards, trophies. The trophies, like the championships he won throughout his entire career. Like, look at that. That is amazing that, like, the Lee Petty won, his championship wins. I mean, look at it. And look, it's got an awesome bobblehead right here. Giant Richard Petty bobblehead. And got some guns right here. Really cool. All the knives, guns he's gotten, everything. There's a grandfather clock right here. Got some more knives right here. All kinds of stuff. More guns. These guns are real miniature replicas. Really cool. Some more antique stuff from like Civil War and everything. Here's a Richard Petty 1957 Oldsmobile signed by Richard and Dale Inman. 11th annual Petty Fest car plaque. Here's some 1970 Super Bear for 200 signed by signed by Richard Petty and Dale Inman. Some programs from the Hall of Fame. And they're all signed too by Richard. Some challenge coins. There's some more guns from Richard Petty. Some more guns, some rifles from Richard Petty. And check this out, out of all the guns Richard Petty owns in his entire collection. This is a dream of, like, that's a Johnny Cash black powder. Samuel Colt gun.
Look at the number on all of them too.
Yeah, and all the numbers of them are 43. Well, that's a number 1 Colt Walker right there.
450.
That's a number 450 of Petty Enterprise 7 champion. Some more guns in the collection. American Deer Hunter Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum. Beautiful revolver. This is Linda Petty's gun. That's Richard Petty's wife. This gun belonged to Lee Petty. That is Richard Petty's father, the first driver to win the inaugural Daytona 500. A U.S. Navy 45 caliber Colt, number 43 out of 250. There's a custom like jukebox right here. just for Richard Petty. Here's some dolls right here. Some all kinds of stuff, animals. Here's some other awards that he's gotten through the years. Some glasses. Some more awards that he has gotten over the years as well. First NASCAR Grand National win, Charlotte Fairgrounds in 1960. That is really cool. That is actually a glass made of his actual hat. Like a North Wilkesboro Speedway trophy he's gotten.
That's all the presidents he's met.
Yeah. All the presidents he has met throughout his lifetime. Really nice. And this right here, President Medal of Freedom presented to Richard Petty by George H.W. Bush, 1992. This is a Darlington Throwback Crew shirt from 2016. This box was used to carry pit equipment. And these right here is the Spectrum brand Global Auto Care grand opening on the in 2017. There's a picture right there. Some pocket watches he has collected. Some diecast cars he's gotten. Pretty really nice collection of model cars. And this is one of his cars that he drove in '78. At the beginning of the '78 season, Richard was driving a Dodge on July 17. He switched to the Chevy and finished 6th in points. And see, back then these seats weren't that really comfortable too, and that's how the seats were. That's basically what the inside of the car was like. That's what it looked like inside. This spring came off Richard Petty's car during a crash at Pocono on July 27, 1980. Richard broke his neck in this accident. The spring was picked up by a track worker. It found its way back here recently with the help of Brian Huck. And here's a bunch of autographs from celebrities and people he has met through the years as well. Really nice. Here's some other autographs, like from sports, baseball, hockey. Here's a helmet. This helmet was signed by all the participants in the 1981 Daytona 500 when Richard Petty won the race. And that was actually his last Daytona 500 win, for his 7th Daytona 500 win. A lot of belt buckles right here. A lot of keys. The key to the city of Randleman presented to Richard Petty in 2016. And this right here is another really nice piece because this is when Eric Almirola brought the 43 car back in Victory Lane in Code 0400 at Daytona, July 5th, 2014. And I gotta say, at the end of that race was one of the huge ones of that race, and it took out a lot of cars, and Kyle Busch flipped in that race. Here's some other trophies in here: Daytona 500, the Firecracker 400, the Governor's Cup, the first NASCAR Annual International Championship trophy, another Firecracker 400, Governor's Cup, Firecracker 400, July 4th, 1975. Some more knives around this spot right here from the Daytona International Speedway in the starting field of the 46th Annual Pepsi 400 in 2004. This is the checker flag that was used for the 200th Grand National, known as the Pepsi 400 in '84, in which that was Richard Petty's win at the Firecracker 400. So this was the checker flag that was waving at the race for his 200th win. A couple autographs right here. This helmet was worn by Eric Almirola in 2017, and Eric Almirola raced for Richard Petty until 2017, and then went to Stuart Haas in 2018. This suit was worn by Eric Almirola during the 2017 NASCAR season. Richard Petty was the team owner. Here's the shoes by Eric Almirola. Some more knives right here. And that is the checkered flag that was waved when Eric Almirola brought the 43 back in victory lane. Some more stuff he's gotten over the years, including a mask. That's the 80th birthday celebration diecast. I actually own that car. Some cigars he's gotten. This is basically this is pretty much like things for his 80th birthday commemorative and all that kind of stuff. Soda water at the window when you check in. Got all kinds of sodas and water, and they're only $1. Now this is all this kind of stuff is like stuff he's gotten when he was inducted to the 2010 Hall of Fame, which that was the first year they did the Hall of Fame. The NASCAR Hall of Fame was opened in 2010, and that's his shirt that he wore when he was inducted. And it's all kinds of classes from like 2012, 2014. This box was used to carry pit equipment. Here's like all kinds of stuff right here that was used through his entire career, including this helmet, some shoes, and then you have the hat and cowboy boots he has worn. Check out the model of this house he used to live in. Now this is an amazing piece of history, and a lot of people needs to know about this car. This is Lee Petty's car that he ran and won the very first Daytona 500 in NASCAR, the inaugural 1959 Daytona 500. The 1959 Oldsmobile 88 hardtop. Lee Petty will be remembered for winning the inaugural Daytona 1959 after a near dead heat 3-car finish among Johnny Beauchamp. I think I actually got the Daytona 500 trophy he won at the Hall of Fame. So with this car, he won 27 races. That is like the most winningest car ever. And some more trophies. There's a couple other more trophies that Lee Petty has won in his career. And you see, Lee Petty was in a really bad accident, and the car actually went out in the racetrack. Actually, it went over the wall out of the racetrack. It was a crazy crash in his career. The suit was worn by Richard Petty at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in West Sussex, England, June 2014. And Goodwood is actually a really cool event where you see a lot of cars compete for like speed trials. It's really cool. There's a picture of Linda Penny. She has passed away, unfortunately. A very sweet woman. 1969 Ford station wagon. This car was bought new for Linda Penny in 1969. She drove it around town to all the races. She served lunch to many of the crew members out of the back of this car many times. It was later sold to a family in Rentleman. Years later, Richard bought the car back and restored it. When Pixar was making the movie Cars, they wanted Linda to be a part. They asked her what car she would like to use in the movie. She would have told them her 1969 wagon. Picture they used for her funeral, and she passed away in 2014. 1970 Superbird Mr. the King finished 4th in the Grand National points. These are the cars they used for the movie's Cars. This is cool. 43. The 1981 Buick. This is the 1987 Pontiac. 0 wins, 9 top 5, 13. Richard finished 8th in the points. It's really nice. Other stuff, other collectibles. He's getting the brief history of the Autica. The Autica was the largest ship in the 1620. It was the largest ship in 1620, and that is all the stuff that was on the ship. and it sank due to a hurricane. And here's some more NASCAR diecasts, some diecasts that came out during his time, and everything that he also collected through the years. He's got all kinds of diecasts, like the General Lee right here, Father's Day 2018 gift from the McLennan Methodist Church in Randleman. All kinds of diecasts, some toys, stuff he collected through the years. Some stuffed animals. Got some Cars merch right there from 2006, and that's autographed. Some other toys, some more diecasts, and this is pretty much all the diecasts that was created for the 43 car. And that is also a couch made from a bumper of one of his cars. Alright, there's another section we got to go through to check out the other cars as well. And now we are entering the next room. Wow, that is a lot of race cars. Wow, that is incredible. Like, all the trophies through the years. A 2007 Dodge Charger. This car was built here at Petty Enterprise. Kyle Petty drove it the last 2 years he raced. Here's another one. Kyle Petty drove this car to victory in the World 600, known as the Coca-Cola 600 today. And this is the race car he drove, and ends up winning one of the biggest inaugural, the biggest crown jewel races of his career, and ends up putting that car in victory lane. And here's a couple of fire suits right here, and here's some other trophies and diecasts and memorabilia. All the license plates through the years. Original 1970 clay model. So pretty much a lot of manufacturers make their own model of a car before it's in production. Before they do productions, they make a prototype look of the car, then they'll produce them. And here's some other stuff like toys, models, games, remote control cars, and everything. And look at these really cool looking pedal cars. The 1926 Model T. This car belonged to Lee Petty. He bought it because it reminds him of the car he first dated with his wife Elizabeth in. It's like the first car he ever bought. That car he traded a horse for. Huh. There's all kinds of stuff back there. And there's also a race car templates they use where they put on top of the cars. 1933 Dodge. Richard bought this car from a man in Martinsville. He bought it when he was driving a Dodge in the 70s. Yeah, this is the drag car from 1964 Barracuda. When Chrysler boycotted the first half of the season, Richard started drag racing. He completed the second half of the season with NASCAR 14 races and won 4. He finished 38th in points. 1957 Oldsmobile. This was Richard Petty's first race car. He raced it as a convertible in 1958, and his father, Lee Petty, it had a hardtop in 57. He had 9 starts that year. He had 1 top 10. He finished 36 out of 50 and the Grand National points. First of its kind is designed specifically for racing. This cool suit was tested and worn by Richard Petty. And look at all the engines he has. And there's a tire that's signed by a lot of drivers. Goodyear Dirt Track. Goodyear Dirt Track tire. This tire right here was used at the Bristol Dirt Race I was at, driven by Eric Jones. Firestone Dirt Track tire. This tire was only made to run on dirt. Was in Raleigh on September 30th, 1970. Richard Petty took this tire to victory lane and won the race. Some other model cars, some more engines. Now this is special. This is the Atlanta 1992 Richard Petty's last ride. He actually wrecked really hard in this race, and the King, Richard Petty, took his final laps before retiring in 1992 in this car at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And it was on fire, actually. The helmet was worn by Richard Petty in his last race in November 1992 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And also, a lot of people may not know, in 92 at Atlanta, that was the debut for the 4-time champion Jeff Gordon. And we all know who Jeff Gordon is, the driver at the number 24. The Legacy car, 2009 Dodge Challenger, engineered and painted by Petty's Garage mural Mickey Harris. Really cool. And here's a bike owned by him. Personal vehicle, Richard Petty. This bike has a special paint job. Was painted here at Petty Enterprise. Kyle Petty's 1965 Harley. Really nice. And you see Dale Sr. and Richard Petty has 7 champions at the time, until Jimmy Johnson got his 7th champion in 2016. And here's some more other stuff. This helmet was worn by Richard Petty in the 1980s, and it's also signed. Some more trophies. This is a lot of trophies he has won, some awards he has gained over the years. Bristol International Speedway Dragway. Some more trophies, some pole trophies. We could say is Richard Petty is definitely a winner. A Pep Boys Auto 500 Atlanta Motor Speedway winner trophy. That is a big trophy. Here's some more trophies of Richmond 18th Annual Miller High Life 400. Here's some model bikes in his collection. Here's some more die casts he has. That's a really cool piece. I like that. Here is the die cast Thad Moffitt. That's his grandson. And another Richard Petty, Bubba Wallace. And look at all these really nice looking die casts through the years that was created from all the drivers that were driven for RPM. Some really nice looking die casts. About a majority of all these die casts are signed by him. And here's some more die casts through the years, like the championships from different drivers. And I really like these throwback schemes. Petty Steins, some cups, like some Steins that were signed. Here's some more die casts right here. 1960 first win at Martinsville. 1992 the final start at Martinsville. Here's some more die casts, and here is a IndyCar Diecast presented by John Andretti, in which John Andretti has passed away a couple years ago, unfortunately, due to cancer. And here's another model of the IndyCar John Andretti drove. Here's some certificates Richard has gotten. And this is what shocked me. To our friend Richard Petty, with thanks for your important help, Burned Foundation. And you see all this stuff was during the 9/11 terrorist attack.
You see that part of the diecast, that was in the debris of Ground Zero.
Yeah, that was in the debris. This is all the stuff that was inside of Ground Zero. And this shirt was presented by the father, Mr. John Vigiano Sr. Hope I didn't butcher that, of the 2 young men that died on 9/11. So it's all kinds of stuff that was given to Richard during that terrorist attack. Richard Petty graduated from Randleman High School in 1955. Here are his annual diplomas, report cards, letterman jacket, and letters. And that's his diploma. 2002 Coca-Cola Racing Family. All kinds of sodas from the Coca-Cola 600 for NASCAR promotions. Yeah, all kinds of Coca-Cola stuff. Some more Coca-Cola stuff he has gotten over the years. This is a diecast signed by the Wood Brothers. Some other stuff signed by the Wood Brothers.
Look at that. That's Ryan Blaney.
That's a Ryan Blaney diecast signed. And this right here is special because even though it's signed by all the Wood Brothers and also Ryan Blaney, but that's his Pocono win right there.
Yeah.
his first win Ryan Blaney has gotten in his Cup career. Here's some football and baseball stuff right here. All kinds of more stuff right here. There's some more trophies, more diecast wins right there. Casey Kane wins at Sonoma in 2009. This is the brick from Indianapolis Speedway and the original asphalt from Richmond Fairgrounds Raceway. Some more trophies. There's like an award for Die Hard. Some more trophies. Several of Richard's trophies has no identification on them. This right here is all the 164s through the career of like Lee Petty and Richard Petty through his entire racing career. Pretty incredible if you think about it. Where they make 164 models of pretty much every car he drove and owned. Some more stuff right here. Some more diecasts right there. Some memorabilia. This suit was worn by Richard Petty for special activities to celebrate his 50 years of Richard Petty in racing, 1958 through 2008. Really cool. Adam Petty's Victory motorcycle. Adam Petty sprint car. Now, what's really unique about this car, Adam Petty was scheduled to race he made his debut in Texas Motor Speedway, but unfortunately he was killed at New Hampshire. Throttle got stuck and he hit the wall and it killed him, unfortunately. And Adam Petty had a bright future ahead, and he was gone too soon. This tire is from Adam Petty's car when he raced at Indianapolis Raceway Park in 1999. This tire was run on Adam's car when he first started racing at Caraway Speedway. There's all kinds of stuff right here. There's a fire suit, his jacket, a Wizard bike. There's like a quarter midget car back there. Some more fire suits, helmets, fenders. Adam Petty's Arca car right there. And he won at Charlotte in this car. Just the American flag. It's a piece of sheet metal. 1992 Pontiac was driven by Richard Petty. Is one of the cars he drove in his last season. This Pontiac was a test car in the early 90s. It was used to test suspension. 1972 Dodge. This was the first year that STP and the Pettys teamed up. 8 wins, 25 top 5s, 28 top 10s. Richard won his 4th champion that year. Fire suits. Some more fire suits. Nascar Winston Cup Car, 1971 through 2003. This car was built to celebrate the years that Winston was involved in NASCAR. The 1996 Dodge Craftsman Series truck. This truck was built by Petty Enterprise and was driven by Jimmy Hensley. And there's a guitar, a Gibson guitar, a fire suit, and a jacket. This was the first car of tomorrow built here at Petty Enterprise. Was built in 2007 and driven by Bobby Labonte in 2008. There's another jacket and a fire suit. And check out the checker flags back there. Pretty cool. And that is the COT car, known as the car of tomorrow. Hands to Victory Dodge. This car was built for Kyle Petty in 2004. It represented the many hands that helped to make Victory Junction Camp a reality. And there's a fire suit and like a crew shirt right there. Military honor for Richard Petty. Children may sit in this car with parent supervision. Here's some more helmets through the years. Some more pictures for Petty Motorsports where Richard visit military, goes to the military and visit people that are fighting for a country. And children must have adult supervision to sit in the bumper car. Another Richard Petty bumper car. Some more cars right here. Look how beautiful that car looks. That's an amazing looking car. Very detailed. I mean, pretty much this car was like restored, but it still looks amazing. Check out this Dodge Petty garage car. Really cool. Some more stuff right here. And that's where they build and restore all the cars. And I can't go beyond this point. Alrighty, that was the tour of the Richard Petty Museum. I loved it. Actually bought a couple things as well. Really excited that I finally got a chance to come here. Definitely going to come back. Richard was here, but he left. But hopefully next time when we're here, I could finally meet him himself, meet the king. That'd be really cool. But thank you guys. I love every single one of y'all. If you enjoyed this vlog, hit that like button, also subscribe for more. And just remember, everyone, stay gold.